So this is a 90-90 stretch. It's my favorite post-workout stretch to help to open up the hips. I have really tight hips, especially external rotators, so my glutes are really tight always. So I finish all my workouts with this stretch. The 90-90 is because I have a 90-degree angle in the front leg, the back leg, and the hips. So once you're in that position, what I'd like you to do is start to reach your belly button forward over your shin. So you're gonna take that forward as far as you can. And what you want to do is once you hit your first roadblock where you start to feel some resistance, I want you just to hold that there for 2 minutes. Okay, we're back after the 2 minutes has passed, and we're going to take it to a greater range of motion, and we're going to use our body intelligently to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do passive pushes against the ground with an isometric hold. So on the count of 4, you're going to reach your greatest, safest effort, pushing your leg into the ground using the front leg glute. So you're going to push down, and on the count of 4, you're reaching your greatest, safest effort, and you're going to hold that for 10 to 15 seconds. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to push, and I'm going to continue to hold that down there and pressing. So after that 10 to 15 seconds has passed, I'm not going to immediately let go of the tension. I'm going to ease up that tension slowly over the count of around 8 seconds. Now I'm going to try to pull myself forward more. I'm going to try to bring my belly button forward, my shoulders forward, and my tailbone is going to lift up. So I'm angling all of these things at once, and at the same time I'm trying to lift this front leg off of the ground. It's not like I could actually do it, but that's the intention behind this, to get a greater range of motion. So I hold that for 10 to 15 seconds, and now I'm going to reverse it. I back off that tension after about 8 seconds, and now I'm going to start pushing this front leg into the ground again with that front leg glute, and I'm going to hold that for about 10 to 15 seconds, reaching my greatest, safest effort after 4 seconds, holding. And after that 10 or 15 seconds, I'm going to reverse. I'm going to try to lift this front leg off the ground, bring my belly button forward over my shin, shoulders forward, tailbone up in the air, and reaching my greatest, safest effort. All right, you can do about 2 to 3 cycles of this, and then when you're finished, you're going to use that front leg and that front leg glute to push yourself back up into the air from here. I'm going to place my hands behind my head, and I'm going to switch sides. I'm going to transition. So I'm going to bring this leg up as high as I can, this back leg as high as I can, to transition into a bear sit, and then over to the other side. So one of the things that I see people do incorrectly with this exercise is they tend to round their spine. They try to reach their shoulders forward, but they end up rounding their back in the process. But we want to get more of the hip rotation. We want to get that pelvis to rotate. So really focus on lifting that tailbone up in the air so that your pelvis rotates along with you and you're not rounding your spine. A cue to help is really focus on pushing that belly button forward. As long as you do that, you'll be in a lot better position with your spine.